In today's video, I will be featuring my blush collection. So if you would like to see that, please stay tuned. Okay, so I decided to show my blush collection because I'm a little bit of a blush addict. Well, I don't think I have too many, but I just really love blush. I love picking out different colors, so I figured it would be nice to share with you guys my blush collection. A lot of my blushes come from Nars, and that's simply because when I started getting into makeup, Nars was really the one brand that I found that made blushes that suited my skin tone and that had the right intensity. Because if I'm gonna spend upwards of $25, which they were $25 when I bought them, I don't know how much now they are now. If I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm gonna want it to have a great payoff, great everything. So I'm really into Nars blushes. So that's what my collection mainly features. So let's get into this. I'm going to start with my MAC blushes. The first one I have is Style, and it is a frost color. This is what it looks like. It's just like a peachy pink, and I will do a swatch. Now this is one that actually has a nice color payoff. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because of the sunlight in here. That is Style by MAC. And I think it's the only frost blush I own from MAC, and I really like it because it almost reminds me of Orgasm, but shimmery and not glittery. Okay, the next one from MAC I have is Peaches, and I believe this is a sheer tone blush. It looks like this. It's just a regular peach blush, and I would consider this a matte color because it looks pretty flat to me. And sheer tone is the second one right there. Sheer tone meaning that it's a sheer wash of color. I'll try to insert swatches at the end in case these hand swatches don't turn out well. The next MAC one I have is called Sweetness, and it's a beauty powder blush. I'm not exactly sure what the difference between beauty powder blushes and regular blushes are, but this is a really nice blue-based pink, and this one is very chalky. But as you can see, it's very bright. It's this one right here, and it's showing in the camera washed out, but I will put swatches at the end of the video. But this is just a really nice blue-based pink. I don't wear it as often as I probably should, but looking at the color, it is really nice. So maybe I will do a video featuring this blush pretty soon. Okay, my next blush from MAC is called Gingerly, and this is also a sheer tone blush. I'm starting to think that their regular collection blushes are sheer tone, but I could be wrong. So once again, this is Gingerly. When I got into MAC blushes, this was one that people said was a great one for women of color. So it's just like a nice ginger color. It's kind of like a muted peachy brown. So that's what it looks like. And the swatch is right here if you can see it. I probably should start using them because this is actually a really nice color, a really neutral blush color. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be shopping more in my blush collection because I forgot I even had MAC blushes, but yeah. My next MAC blush is called Conjure Up, and it is a mineralized blush, and the top is broken, but it looks like this. It's just a really pretty purple mineralized blush, and I will swatch this one for you. It just looks so pretty. It's like a purple mauve-y color. It's right there on my knuckles. It's like right there. But yeah, it's just like a really pretty mauve-y color. It looks more purple in the pan, but it comes out pinky purple, and I think that it's really good for fall. And I like how the mineralized blushes have a little bit of sheen to them, so they don't just look flat. So I think this will look good on anybody's skin tone. The last MAC blush I have is a cream blend blush, and it is called Joie De Vivre or Vivre. I'm not sure, but this is what it looks like. It's like a peachy coral. It is coming off on camera a little more pink than it is, but I'll put pictures and swatches at the end. Let me just swatch this. I actually don't wear this one as much as I probably should. Yeah, so that's the swatch of it on top. It's really gorgeous. Okay, doing this video, I'm starting to feel kind of stupid because as you can see, I've only used it like probably twice since I've had it. So I will use this soon in a tutorial. It's perfect because it's like a pinky coral color. And just a little tidbit of information, I actually have Joie De Vivre or Vivre. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, which is probably bad, and I should. I have it tattooed on my shoulder. So yeah, if you've ever seen that tattoo on my shoulder, that is what it says. And this basically means the joy of life. So that's a little bit of fun facts for the day. And another MAC blush. It's not really a blush, it's a beauty powder, and it's actually part of the Hello Kitty matte collection, which came out years ago. This is probably super old, but because it's Hello Kitty and I'm obsessed, I've kept it in my collection. So it's a beauty powder in Tahitian sand. These are less pigmented than a blush. It's like a true peachy coral color, and I'll swatch it. Yeah, there's really no point in me trying to swatch it. Maybe if I show it to you on my finger right there. Nope, okay. Oh well, sorry, but it just has really cute packaging. And what I used to do when I was using the MAC blot powder, I would take this out and put the blot powder in here. So when I would open my compact to blot the oil off my face, I'd get to see Hello Kitty. So yeah. Okay, I keep clearly lying because I have one more MAC blush, and this is my contour. I'm just including it in here because it is in fact a blush, but I would never wear it as such because it's so deep. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show you a good, well, maybe. So it's right here. That's MAC Blunt, and that's basically what I use to contour my face because it's just a really dark brown matte color. So yeah. Now I'm going to get into some of the other brands of blushes that I have. The first one is by Sleek Makeup. And I think this is a UK based company. I'm not exactly sure, but if I can find the link, I will place it down below. And this was described as being a dupe for Nars Orgasm. And it's just a really pretty pinky coral color with a whole lot of shimmer. That is what's on my hand towards my knuckles right there. It's just a really pretty peachy pink with, it's very shimmery. So that's also a nice color, and it was a lot cheaper than Nars Orgasm. It was actually $12, I believe, with shipping. So this is a good blush. The next one I have is a Sonia Kashuk blush, and I'm not even sure what the color is because I guess it has rubbed off, but this is what it looks like. It's like a muty pinky beige color that's showing up true to color right there. And I will swatch this. And it's not really showing up too well. It actually looks weird. But it's the pink one right there. So it is also another nice pretty color. It's lighter than the MAC one, MAC Sweetness, but it's still the same type of hue. I really like this Sonia Kashuk color, but once again, I'm not sure of the name. Sorry about that. The next few blushes I have are actually a part of my Lorac Pro To Go palette. And the first one is Coral, and it is this one right here. It is just a true coral color. And it is the third one right there. This one is a little chalky. I don't know if I've actually worn these Lorac blushes out, but they are very pretty and they are pigmented. And the next color is pink, which is in the middle right there. And it's basically just a blue-based pink. That pink one is closest to MAC Sweetness. It's right there. It's just a really matte blue-based pink. That's all the Lorac blushes I have from my Pro To Go palette. So my first Nars blush is, of course, the infamous Orgasm, and that is pretty true to color, although it does look a little more coral in person, but I'm sure we all know what this color is like. This is actually a miniature version that I got in a Sephora 500 point perk probably 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. And even though we all pretty know what orgasm looks like, I'm going to swatch it anyway. So it's just a really pretty peachy pink. It's right there. I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's a pretty peachy pink with gold shimmer and gold reflex in it, and probably some gold glitter. So there's a lot going on in that color, but it is very beautiful, and it's probably like a cult favorite. My next NARS blush is Exhibit A, and this is just a matte red orange blush. That's a pretty accurate color. Yep. So this one is very intense, but if you wear it the right way, it's really, really, really beautiful. I especially love wearing this one in the summer and fall. I will go ahead and swatch this color. It's also very pigmented and vibrant, but just like all NARS blushes are. So I don't even have to show it to you. It's that red one right there. And it looks pretty scary in the container, but I promise you it's so gorgeous on your skin. So if you are thinking of trying Exhibit A, but you're a little nervous, I would say take the plunge because it's really beautiful. The next NARS blush I have is Douceur, and this is another one of my favorites. That's a pretty accurate color. It's like a nudie pink color. This was my favorite in college. It's the perfect color to give you just enough color to your cheeks, but still very natural. This would be the blush I would wear if I was doing like a not wearing makeup look, because it's just super, super, super natural. Not showing up too great in the camera, but that is it right there. This is like seriously one of my favorites. So if you can get your hands on Douceur and you're looking for a very natural everyday blush, I would say get it. I promise you will love it, and I think it will look good on lots of different skin tones because it's kind of that pinky nude color in the middle. It's not too bright and it's not too deep. It's just amazing. The next NARS blush I have is Torrid, and this is just a coral peachy pink color. That's pretty much a true color of it right there. And this one is a peachy pink with gold reflex and shimmer. It's not as intense as Orgasm because it doesn't have the glitter in it, but it is very similar, and it's just that one on the end. I really, really, really like this one as just a really peachy coral blush that's not too in your face. Sometimes when I wear Orgasm, it can be a little too glittery, so like I would be more inclined to wear this during the day and wear Orgasm at night because there is more of a glitter fallout. My next NARS blush is Lovejoy, another one of my favorites because it's very natural. That's pretty much a true color representation of the blush. It's like a bronzy brown shimmer color with a little bit of gold reflex and tiny glitter. It almost reminds me of a bronzer. And I don't know why this stuff is not showing up on my skin, but it is up here. I don't know if you can see it, but once again, I will post pictures of all these better pictures at the end. Lovejoy is one of my favorites. Very natural, just like Douceur, but with a little more bronze to it. And this looks awesome, I think, on any skin tone and also in the summer because it has a little bit of bronzy shimmer in it. Next NARS color is actually what I use as a highlighter or to set my under eye concealer, and this is the blush in Nico. And I've hit pan. It's probably the first NARS blush that I've ever hit pan on, even though I stopped using it about a year ago because I don't really conceal my under eyes anymore because I'm lazy. But yeah, this is Nico. It's basically just a tanny nude color. This is what it looks like. It's right on the side of my thumb. But once again, look for the pictures afterwards. I really do love Nico. Once again, if I'm gonna do concealer under my eye, I will set it with Nico. My last and final NARS blush and blush of my collection is Nars Angelika. And this is one of my favorites also. It's a blue base pink with lots of shimmer. And it's beautiful if you pack it on correctly, but not too much. It's kind of like Orgasm in that it has silver glitter and reflex in it, but it's just a really pretty blue based pink. But once again, this is Angelika and I love this color. That's the end of my blush collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I probably won't need to buy blush for a couple of years because as you can see I have quite a few and some of them that I don't even use. So I'm going to enjoy in this next year shopping more of my collection, especially the things that I have and don't use. But hope this video gave you some ideas of different blushes that you may want to try or just comparison. So let me know if you would like a review or a tutorial with any specific blush, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!